Hello, my name is Larry Hesse. My brand is Drug Force, and I do a video blog called Drug Force and Consumer News, where I try to inform my viewers of consumer news. So today is about Google Wallet and MLB Ballpark app. So what happened was, I won free tickets to Game 4 of the American League Championship Series here in Seattle from MasterCard sweepstakes. So thank you to MasterCard for that. This is not a sponsored video, but thank you to MasterCard for letting me win tickets. And so, but the requirement was the tickets had to be loaded onto the MLB Ballpark app. So I created an account and I verified my email address because that's another step that they don't make obvious at first. And then there was another rule where they couldn't send me the tickets until the day of the game, so it was today. Because the Ballpark app makes it kind of obscure as to that you have to push a button to verify your email. Usually, an app sends you an email saying, "Hey, this is an email. Just click here to verify, please." But MLB Ballpark app doesn't do that. They make you search around the app and then find a button that says push a button that says verify next to your email, even though you already thought all that stupid stuff was done. So I clicked on that, and then we got it, and then we got the tickets in the app. So then and then there's a button on the ticket. There's a button on the ticket. Now, one thing the ticket says on it is you cannot screenshot this ticket. So the ticket is not an image as much as it is like a little computer program. So it's a symbol, it's a QR code, but it's like it's also a program that goes back and forth and whatever. I don't know. And so when I tried to screenshot it just to keep it for my records, it blanked out, which is what it's designed to do. So then I clicked on Google Wallet because it said on there you should be at the two places you can have this ticket are on MLB Ballpark app and on Google Pay, which is now called Google Wallet. And so I clicked on the button that said Google Wallet, and it came up with an error message. And I clicked on it. It came up with an error message. And so I, like the good citizen I am, netizen citizen, I sent that information on what the error message said from MLB Ballpark. I sent that to Google as feedback, as help feedback. So that's already sent to Google. I'm not holding anything. I'm not bogarting anything. I'm not holding anything. And so that's already sent to Google. And so I could not download the ticket to my Google Wallet web app. If I was able to do that, I would have been able to download the ticket to my Google Wallet web app, and then I would have been able to get on the web browser on my Amazon Fire tablet, and I would have gone to Google Wallet, and I would have shown the program for the ticket that goes back and forth. It's a program that goes back and forth. And then I would have turned off the internet, and I would have taken it to the ballpark. And they allow you to have smartphones and tablets. And then I would have been gone. So there is a way. I'm being positive about this, okay? There is a way that this could have worked if the Google Wallet link in MLB Ballpark app on Android worked. There shouldn't be any reason why it doesn't work because I'm using a Chromebook, and so I'm using. If there's something wrong with the Android MLB Ballpark app on Android working in a Chromebook, then they should say this does not work with a Chromebook like some apps do. But it doesn't say that. It just loads up and pretends that it works with a Chromebook. but it does not work with a Chromebook. You click on Google Wallet in MLB Ballpark app, and it just gives you this error message, says that we do not know your intent. It has just the word intent. We do not know your intent. And I sent that error message to Google Help. And so if I was able to download that to Google Wallet, because it's not an image, it is a code that you scan, but it's not an image. And it's an image specifically designed so you cannot screenshot it, you cannot do that. So, but if I was able to download it into Google Wallet and then show it on my Google Wallet app, web app, on the browser on my Amazon Fire tablet, they allow tablets at the ballpark still, and I would have been able to say, here's my ticket on my Google Wallet Google Pay on my Google Wallet app, web app. Here it is. And they would have been able to scan it. That is how it could have worked. But what kept it from working is that the Google Wallet button didn't work. And I don't know if that's MLB Ballpark app's fault or if that is Google's fault. But since this adventure was funded by MasterCard, because I won free tickets, maybe MasterCard has some computer minds that can maybe help Google and Major League Baseball to figure this out, because it's not working. If you want to know what happened was, I couldn't bring a tablet because I couldn't download, like I just said. So I brought my laptop. Laptops are not allowed. There was no way I could download it because the Google Wallet button was not working to download. And you can't just push a download button. You can't just use an image, like I said. I keep saying that. So they said, we'll go around to the ticket window and see what they can do. So I went around, and I said I won these tickets from MasterCard. And that's why I don't know all the rules of the ballpark, because I haven't been to the ballpark in years. I don't know that you have to have a clear bag, and you can have a smartphone or a tablet, but you cannot have a laptop. And the way some tablets look like laptops, I don't know how to judge that, but I guess it's judgment call. And so, like an umpire, judgment call like an umpire. And so I went there, and then but the thing is, what they should have done at the ticket place is that what they should have done is they should have had their own version of MLB Ballpark app, like a control version, a master version. And they should have been able to go in, see my ticket, see that it's for me. They actually did ask for my ID, and I showed it to them, so they knew it was me. And then what they should have done is they should have downloaded the tickets from their version of the app and downloaded it onto something that maybe I could download then onto my computer. And then I could have gone to a bike locker or something. I could have gone to a transit bike locker or something and locked up my computer, and then maybe gone to the game somehow. But maybe not. That seems like the more I talk about it, that seems like a pipe dream. The only way I would be watching that baseball game right now, because it's going on right now, when it started 45 minutes ago. The only way I'd be watching that live right now in the 124 section of the ballpark of T-Mobile Park is if that Google Wallet button downloaded it onto my Google Pay part of the Google Wallet, and then I was able to pull that up on my web browser on my Amazon Fire tablet. And if I took the tablet, and if the program worked on the Google Pay on my browser, on my Amazon Fire tablet, I would have been in there, and I would have been at the 100 level at the game. You have your 10-minute break is over.